3 nights after the shrine was sealed, the drums started again. Not festival drums. Not celebration drums. These ones were slow, deep, heavy. Boom, boom, boom. Like a giant heartbeat under the earth. I was awake when it began. Every beat shook my chest. Windows rattled. Dogs ran mad. And somewhere in the distance, a woman screamed. That was when I knew the wicked presence was not finished. Stay with me. Because what followed nearly broke my mind. This is one of the reasons why you must stay till the end of this story. If you listen till the end, you will understand why Benin drums are feared, what wakes ancient spirits, and how one forgotten war nearly destroyed everything. Do not blink. Sit back and relax while I tell you ancient stories. The forgotten war, when Benin fought the invisible. Long before the British came. Before guns. Before ships. Benin fought a war not against humans, but against spirits. Elders called it the War of the Unseen. It began when greedy chiefs tried to steal sacred power buried beneath the earth. They opened forbidden shrines. They broke ancient seals. They ignored warnings. And something answered. People started vanishing. Children spoke in voices that were not theirs. Women gave birth to shadows. Men walked into the forest and never returned. The Oba at that time, Oba Ihembuda, gathered priests, warriors, and spirit watchers. They fought night battles no human eyes were meant to see. Many died. But the spirits were pushed back, sealed, buried, and the drums were used to lock them in place. That was why the drums were never to be played again. But now, they were beaten. I am glad you got to the mystery phrase. Hold on. What you are about to hear explains the fear behind Benin's silence. My encounter, when the ground opened. By the 4th night, the sound was coming from beneath my house. From the ground. From under my bed. I could not breathe. Then the smell returned. Old smoke. Wet soil. Rot. The same smell from the forest. A crack opened in my room floor. Thin. Black. Moving. Something whispered. We were never gone. Cold fingers grabbed my ankle. I screamed. My neighbors rushed in. But when they pulled me up, the crack sealed itself. Like it had never existed. The warning, what the elders finally told me. That morning, the oldest priest in Benin sent for me. His eyes were cloudy. His voice weak. But his words were heavy. The seals are weakening. The wicked one was only the gate. The real danger is what sleeps below. He told me that the British invasion shattered sacred balance. Shrines were burned. Artifacts stolen. Ritual paths broken. Spiritual order collapsed.
Are you prepared?
And the spirits began to stir. The drums were a warning. For 3 days, nothing happened. No drums. No whispers. No shadows. People relaxed. But the elders did not. They prepared. They fasted. They prayed. They sealed. They warned. Darkness does not rush. It waits. This is the mid-story. Stay. This is where everything changed. The night of fire, when Benin almost fell again. Lightning tore the sky. Rain fell like stones. The ground shook. Then the drums returned. Louder. Faster. Angrier. People ran. Shrines glowed red. Wind screamed through the streets. And from the ancient moat, dark shapes began to rise. Tall. Thin. Faceless. Moving like smoke. The priests stood their ground. They chanted. They poured libation. They called their ancestors. And for the first time in over a century, Benin ancestors answered. The revelation why Benin can never die. The air changed. Warmth returned. The wind softened. Golden light spread across the land. The shadows screamed, then collapsed into dust. The drum stopped. Silence returned, and peace settled again. The priest turned to me. Benin is protected. Always. But only if we remember. This is the happy ending for this series too. From that day, strange events ended. No more whispers. No more shadows. No more drums. Children slept peacefully again. The forest became calm. And I became a storyteller. Because some stories are not meant to. This is my end promise to my listeners and why your time was worth it. You stayed. You listened. You now carry this story. And stories carried with respect become protection. This question is to my listener. Tell me, if ancient spirits walked your land tonight, would they find honor or neglect? And remember this intelligence advice. A people who forget their story invite darkness back into their home.